Take a slow breath. Asterisk, asterisk, there are moments when it feels like the world is moving faster than you can follow. People around you seem to be achieving more, becoming more, reaching places you have not yet touched. And quietly, a question appears in your mind. Asterisk, asterisk, am I falling behind? It is a painful question, not because it is loud, but because it whispers again and again when you are alone. Asterisk, but listen carefully. Asterisk, asterisk, you are not behind in life. You are simply walking a path that was never meant to look like anyone else's. Life is not a race with identical lanes. Asterisk, asterisk, there is no universal clock counting down your worth. There is no single timeline that defines success. Some trees grow tall in a few years. Others take decades before their strength becomes visible. Yet both are alive. Both are valuable. Both belong to the same earth. Asterisk, asterisk, your life works the same way. Asterisk, the pressure you feel often comes from comparison. We measure our beginning against someone else's middle. We compare our struggles to someone else's highlights. We judge our journey using standards we never chose. And slowly, we forget something important. Growth is not a competition. Asterisk, asterisk, growth is a process. There are seasons when life asks you to move forward, and there are seasons when life asks you to endure. Endurance is not failure. Waiting is not weakness. Taking time is not falling behind. Asterisk, asterisk, sometimes progress looks like silence. Sometimes progress looks like survival. Sometimes progress is simply choosing to continue when quitting feels easier. You may not see your growth because you live inside it every day, like a person who does not notice how the sky changes color at sunset until someone points it out. Asterisk, asterisk, but change is happening. Asterisk, asterisk, every challenge you face is shaping something within you. Every disappointment is teaching you something that success never could. Every moment you choose to keep going is building a strength no one else can measure. Your journey is not delayed. Asterisk, asterisk, it is unfolding. There is a quiet courage in moving at your own pace. There is wisdom in not forcing a timeline that does not belong to you. There is strength in continuing even when progress feels invisible. Imagine walking through a long road in the fog. Asterisk, asterisk, you cannot see far ahead. You cannot see the destination. But step by step, the path appears beneath your feet. Life often works this way. Clarity does not come before movement. Clarity comes because of movement. Asterisk, you do not need to know everything to keep going. You only need the courage to take the next step. And if today your step is small, that is enough. If today your step is slow, that is enough. If today your step is simply choosing not to give up, that is more than enough. Asterisk, there is no deadline for becoming yourself. Some people discover their direction early. Some people discover it through struggle. Some people discover it after getting lost many times. But no path is wasted if it teaches you who you are. Asterisk, the world often celebrates speed, but depth cannot be rushed. Understanding cannot be forced. Strength cannot be borrowed. They are built quietly, slowly, patiently. Right now, you may feel pressure from expectations, from family, from society, from your own thoughts. You may feel like you should already be somewhere else. But where you are today is not a mistake. Asterisk, it is a chapter. And chapters are not meant to compete with each other. They are meant to tell a story. Your story is still being written. So release the fear of being behind. Release the weight of comparison. Release the belief that your value depends on speed. Asterisk, you are not late. You are not lost. You are not failing. You are becoming. And becoming takes time. One day, you will look back at this season, not as a period of delay, but as a foundation. You will see how the slow moments built your resilience. You will see how uncertainty taught you courage. You will see how patience shaped your strength. For now, you do not need to see the whole path. You only need to trust that your steps matter. Asterisk, so breathe. Move gently. Move honestly. Move at the pace that allows you to remain yourself. Because life is not asking you to be faster. Life is asking you to be real. And remember this. You are not behind in life. You are exactly where your growth is happening. Keep going. Take a deep breath. Asterisk, asterisk, there are days when pressure feels overwhelming. Expectations from the world, expectations from people around you, expectations you place on yourself. Asterisk, asterisk, it can feel like an invisible weight pressing down on your shoulders, quietly asking you to be stronger, faster, better, all at once. And when you struggle under that weight, a thought may appear: if I cannot handle this, maybe I am not enough. But listen carefully. Asterisk, asterisk, pressure does not define your worth. It only reveals your strength. Pressure is not a judgment. It is a condition. Asterisk, just like wine tests the roots of a tree, just like heat shapes raw metal, just like darkness makes light visible. Pressure does not decide who you are. It reveals what already exists within you. The problem is not that life is demanding. The problem is that we often mistake struggle for failure. Asterisk, asterisk, you were never meant to live without challenge. Growth has always required resistance. Think about how muscles grow. They grow when they are pushed beyond comfort. They grow when effort feels difficult. They grow through tension. The same is true for your mind and your character. Asterisk, every challenge you face is not proof of weakness. It is proof that you are in a moment of transformation. But pressure becomes painful when we carry it alone, when we believe we must be strong without pause, when we think worthiness depends on performance. Asterisk, you are not valuable because you succeed easily. You are valuable because you exist. Achievement can be celebrated. Effort can be admired. But worth is not earned. It is inherent. You do not lose value on difficult days. You do not lose value when progress is slow. You do not lose value when you feel tired. Asterisk, pressure can bend you, but it cannot define you. There is courage in continuing when things feel heavy. Asterisk, there is strength in admitting something is hard. There is wisdom in resting without believing you have failed. Sometimes, strength is loud and visible, but often, strength is quiet. Strength is showing up when motivation is gone. Strength is trying again after disappointment. Strength is choosing hope when certainty is absent. You may not notice your strength because you experience it from the inside. Asterisk, asterisk, but surviving difficulty is not ordinary. It is resilience in motion. There will be moments when pressure makes you doubt yourself. Moments when expectations feel larger than your capacity. Asterisk, moments when you wonder if you are falling apart. But consider this: a diamond forms under pressure, not instantly, not easily, but inevitably, through time and endurance. Pressure does not create value. It reveals structure. Asterisk, and within you, there is structure. Asterisk, there is endurance. There is a quiet ability to adapt that you may not fully see yet. You are not expected to be unbreakable. You are expected to be human. Asterisk, being human means feeling overwhelmed sometimes. It means learning through difficulty. It means growing through experiences that challenge you. Your worth does not rise and fall with your performance. Your worth does not shrink when life becomes hard. Your worth is not measured by how effortlessly you succeed. You are allowed to struggle. You are allowed to learn slowly. You are allowed to take time to become stronger. Pressure may surround you, but it does not define you. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this moment strengthening within me?" Sometimes pressure teaches patience. Sometimes it teaches endurance. Sometimes it teaches clarity about what truly matters. Asterisk, not every heavy moment is a setback. Some are preparation for wisdom, preparation for resilience, preparation for a version of yourself that is still forming. You may not see the outcome yet. You may not feel stronger today, but growth is often invisible while it is happening. Like roots growing underground, strength develops where no one can see. So if today feels heavy, breathe. Asterisk, asterisk, if today feels demanding, pause. If today feels overwhelming, remember this truth: pressure is temporary. Your worth is constant. You are not defined by how easy your path is. You are defined by your willingness to continue walking. And even now, by listening, by reflecting, by continuing, Asterisk asterisk, you are already showing strength dot, so stand gently in this moment, not with force, but with presence. You do not need to defeat pressure. You only need to endure it without losing yourself, because pressure may test you, but it can never measure your value. Asterisk, and slowly, quietly, through each difficult moment, you are becoming stronger than you were before. Keep going. Take a gentle breath. Asterisk asterisk, many people grow up believing that mistakes are unacceptable, that value must be proven, that respect must be earned through perfection. Slowly, quietly, this belief becomes a burden. You begin to measure yourself by results. You begin to fear failure more than you value growth. You begin to believe that being human is not enough. Asterisk asterisk, but listen carefully. You do not have to be perfect to be worthy of respect. Perfection is not a requirement for dignity. It is not a condition for acceptance. It is not a measure of your value. Perfection is an idea, not a destination. Yet many people spend years chasing it. They silence their voice because it is not flawless asterisk. They hide their efforts because they are incomplete. They delay their dreams because they are uncertain. And in the process, they forget to live. Mistakes are not evidence of failure. They are evidence of participation. Asterisk, every person who has learned something meaningful has made errors. Every skill that exists today was once imperfect. Every strong individual was once inexperienced. Growth has never required perfection. It has only required willingness. Asterisk, you are allowed to be a work in progress. There is a quiet courage in trying when success is not guaranteed. There is strength in showing up without certainty. There is wisdom in learning through imperfection. The pressure to be perfect often comes from fear. Fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. But perfection does not remove fear. Asterisk asterisk, it only hides it temporarily. True confidence is not the absence of mistakes. It is the acceptance of humanity. You can respect yourself even while improving. You can be worthy even while learning. You can be valuable even while uncertain. Imagine a sculptor shaping stone. Each strike is not flawless. Each movement is not final. Yet slowly, form appears. Asterisk, your life is shaped the same way. Through effort, through correction, through patience. You do not need to arrive perfect. You only need to continue shaping. The world often celebrates outcomes, but character is built through process. Kindness does not require perfection. Effort does not require perfection. Asterisk asterisk, integrity does not require perfection. Respect begins when you allow yourself to exist without constant judgment. There is freedom in accepting imperfection, freedom to try, freedom to grow, freedom to begin again. You are not a finished product. You are a living process. Some days you will succeed. Some days you will struggle. Both are part of becoming. If today you feel inadequate because you are not perfect, pause. Perfection was never the standard for worthiness. Humanity was. You are allowed to learn slowly. You are allowed to change direction. You are allowed to improve without shame. Respect is not something reserved for flawless people. Asterisk asterisk, respect belongs to those who continue trying, continue learning, continue being honest with yourself. Your imperfections do not disqualify you. They reveal that you are engaged in life, and engagement is courage. One day, you may look back and realize that the moments you feared most were the moments that shaped you most deeply, not because they were perfect, but because they were real. Asterisk, so release the burden of perfection. Release the fear of mistakes. Release the belief that worth must be proven. You do not need to be flawless to be meaningful. You do not need to be complete to be valuable. Asterisk, you do not need to be perfect to deserve respect. You already deserve it. Simply by being human. And from that place of acceptance, growth becomes possible. Take another breath. Asterisk asterisk, move forward imperfectly. Learn openly. Live honestly. Because the goal of life is not perfection. The goal is becoming. And you are already on your way. Asterisk, keep going.
Take a slow breath. Asterisk asterisk, in a world that celebrates constant movement, Rest is often misunderstood. Pausing can feel uncomfortable. Slowing down can feel like failure. Doing nothing can feel like falling behind. Asterisk, you may have been told that strength means pushing forward no matter what. That stopping is weakness. That productivity defines value. But listen carefully. Rest is not giving up. Rest is preparing to rise again. Every living system follows a rhythm, day and night. Breath in and breath out. Effort and recovery. Nature never rushes endlessly. Even the strongest waves return to calm water. Even the brightest daylight fades into evening. Asterisk, you are part of that rhythm. When your mind feels tired, it is not a sign of failure. It is a signal, a quiet message asking for restoration. Ignoring exhaustion does not create strength. It creates fracture. True endurance is not the ability to keep going without pause. Asterisk, true endurance is knowing when to restore energy so you can continue. Think of a bow and arrow. To move forward, the string must first be pulled back. The backward movement is not defeat. It is preparation. Your rest works the same way. Asterisk, there is courage in allowing yourself to stop. There is wisdom in recognizing your limits. There is strength in choosing recovery over collapse. Asterisk, many people fear rest because they fear losing momentum. But exhaustion steals more progress than pause ever could. When you rest intentionally, you do not abandon your path. Asterisk, you protect it. Rest is where clarity returns. Rest is where perspective softens. Rest is where strength quietly rebuilds. Asterisk, you do not need permission to recover. You do not need to earn the right to breathe slowly. You do not need to prove your worth through constant strain. Asterisk, you are not a machine designed for endless output. You are human. And humans require renewal. Sometimes rest is physical. Sometimes rest is mental. Sometimes rest is emotional. Rest can be silence. Rest can be reflection. Rest can be simply existing without pressure to perform. Asterisk, when you allow yourself to rest, something important happens. Your thoughts settle. Your breathing deepens. Your awareness returns to the present moment. And in that quiet space, strength begins to return. Asterisk, there may be days when you feel guilty for slowing down. Days when you believe you should be doing more. Days when rest feels undeserved. But healing does not respond to pressure. Asterisk, recovery does not respond to urgency. It responds to patience. Consider how a wound heals. It does not close faster because we demand it. It heals because time and care are allowed. Asterisk, your mind heals the same way. You are not losing time by resting. You are investing in your ability to continue. The strongest individuals are not those who never pause. They are those who know how to recover without shame. Rest is not the opposite of progress. Rest is part of progress. Asterisk, when you pause intentionally, you gather energy. When you breathe deeply, you restore focus. When you step back, you gain perspective. From that renewal, movement becomes possible again. If today you feel tired, honor that truth. If today you feel overwhelmed, soften your pace. Asterisk, if today you cannot move forward, allow yourself to remain present. Stillness is not emptiness. Stillness is restoration in motion. There will come a moment when strength returns quietly. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but gently. And when you rise again, you will not be weaker for having rested. Asterisk, you will be steadier, clearer, more grounded. So release the fear of pausing. Release the guilt of recovery. Release the belief that worth requires exhaustion. You are allowed to rest. Asterisk, you are allowed to recover. You are allowed to begin again with renewed strength. Take another slow breath. Rest today. Asterisk, so you can rise tomorrow. Keep going. Gently. Slow breath. Asterisk, there are seasons in life when everything feels still. You try, but nothing seems to move. You work, but results remain distant. You wait, and wonder if your effort means anything at all. Asterisk, in those moments, it is easy to believe something painful. If I am not progressing, maybe I am not enough. But listen carefully. Your value is constant. Even when your progress feels slow. Progress is often imagined as something visible. Asterisk, a clear step forward. A measurable change. A result that others can recognize. But growth is rarely that simple. Much of what transforms you happens quietly. It happens beneath the surface. It happens in ways no one else can see. Sometimes not even you. Asterisk, consider how roots grow underground. There is no applause, no visible movement. Asterisk, no immediate reward. Yet without those unseen roots, nothing above the ground could stand. Your slow seasons are like that. They are not empty. Asterisk, they are foundational. There is a difference between stillness and stagnation. Asterisk, stillness is a period of preparation. Stagnation is the absence of intention. If you are trying, learning, enduring, reflecting, you are not stagnant. You are developing strength that cannot be rushed. The world often celebrates speed, quick success, rapid transformation, immediate results, but speed does not guarantee depth, and quick outcomes do not always create lasting strength. What grows slowly often grows securely. You may not see dramatic change today, but small efforts accumulate. A single decision to continue. A single moment of patience. A single step forward, however small. These moments shape direction. You are not defined by how quickly you move. You are not measured by how visible your progress appears. You are not reduced by the pace of your journey. Your worth does not increase with achievement, and it does not decrease with delay. It remains constant. Steady, unaffected by temporary outcomes. There may be days when doubt becomes loud. Days when comparison steals your confidence. Days where you question your path. In those moments, remember this truth. Movement is not always visible. Change is not always dramatic. Growth is not always immediate, but it is happening. Every challenge you face teaches resilience. Every delay teaches patience. Every quiet moment teaches awareness. These are not signs of failure. They are signs of development. You are becoming someone capable of carrying what you once could not. You are learning what cannot be taught through ease. You are building endurance that only time can create. Even now, in a moment that may feel slow, your story is moving. You are gathering understanding. You are strengthening perspective. You are forming clarity. Nothing meaningful is wasted. If today feels heavy because progress seems distant, pause. You are not behind. You are not inadequate. You are not losing value. You are in a season of growth that does not demand speed. There is dignity in continuing quietly. There is strength in patient effort. There is courage in trusting a process you cannot fully see yet. You do not need dramatic proof that you are moving forward. You only need the willingness to remain present and continue. One day, what feels slow now may reveal itself as necessary. One day, what feels uncertain now may become clarity. One day, you may look back and see that this quiet season shaped your foundation. For now, breathe. Allow progress to be gentle. Allow growth to be gradual. Allow yourself to exist without constant measurement. Your worth is not fragile. It does not depend on speed. It does not depend on visible success. It is constant. And from that constant value, progress, in its own time, will emerge. Keep going. One small step at a time.